guys, what's going on? Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about our tractor that we got about 3 weeks ago. It's a very nice piece of equipment. We're absolutely loving it. It's going to help us so much with our future projects. We're going to be talking about that today and just be doing a comprehensive review of that. So yeah, let's get into it.
Well, here we are out on an undisclosed location. We are in the process of working on a piece of property, and we decided to acquire us a little subcompact tractor. And after a lot of research and asking questions a lot of people, we decided on the Massey Ferguson. This is the 1020E. It has the front loader and a backhoe. The back end of it's about, I think, 22 or 23 horsepower, something like that. Not a real beefy engine, but it's enough to get what we need done. We're going to be putting a post hole digger on the back of it, auger, and we've got a 60-inch drive over deck coming for it. And then we're going to be, I think, getting the tiller, a 48-inch tiller. The whole purpose behind that is not just to work on our personal property, but so the boys can take it and earn some money with it. It's small enough to get in and out of backyards, but yet it's strong enough to dig up little stumps and do some landscaping and other work. We actually cleared off a lot of snow about a month ago when we had about 8-10 inches of snow that came in and worked real well. We learned real quickly we needed skids on it, so we ordered some called turf tamers from Turf Tamer. You go to, I think it's, I can't remember the website right now. It'll be in the description below. It's a great company. Turf Tamer, I think is what it's called. Can't remember the website, but excellent little product to purchase. We do have some hooks that we're going to mount on the front end of it. Looking forward to seeing what it can do. It's a great little tractor. It's easy enough to operate that even our 9-year-old daughter can operate it and be safe with it. It has seat belts. We did add a AC plug for it, not AC plug, but a DC plug for it for our phones, for a USB charger. And we're adding actually a magnetic LED bar we're putting at the top. That way when we're working at night, it can magnetically attach to the front or back of the roll bar and allow us to see what we're doing. So hopefully we made the right purchase. We're looking forward to seeing how hard she works.
Here's the tractor. It's a beauty. We used it to scoop the snow out of the driveway. Those are the words I was looking for. And the church driveway, which is pretty big. And it worked like a charm. Of course, this is our first time running a tractor like this, so we still have some things to learn. Sorry, my face looks like a black silhouette. How's that? Better? Okay. I've used it once, as I said, with snow, and Andrew's used it, I think, twice. Three times? Yes. Okay. My dad has used it quite a bit. We've all used the bucket, but none of us have used... Wait. Who used that? Andrew, you used it. Come on, bro. You just made this so filthy.
That was an accident. No, seriously, it was. I didn't expect the ground to be that soft, so I dropped the brace arms, and I extended the bucket. Well, when I extended it, it just pushed into the ground, and
I have not ran this. Andrew has, obviously, since it's filthy. Great job. Obviously this works well. Andrew tried it. Andrew, did it work well?
Yes.
Worked
very well.
Yay. Okay.
Very happy with it.
Dad still doesn't know that you did that, so.
No, I still have to tell him.
Yeah. Yep. But it's a very quiet tractor, really.
So starting with the bucket and the arms itself, the bucket is a 4-foot bucket. This came with the tractor. We didn't get a bigger bucket. We didn't see a need to. We didn't need a bigger bucket. 4 foot was fine for us. So the bucket does come off of the arms itself. These yellow levers here, you pull those yellow levers in, and the bucket comes off. That way you can attach other attachments such as forks. You can put those on there as well. Actually, the entire red arms come off. So the hydraulic arms for the bucket and whatever you're lifting on the front comes off. So as you see right now, where the red ends and attaches to the gray, that all comes off. So over here by the hydraulic lines, they are quick connect hydraulic lines, and in my mind, they work like air compressor. That's the only thing I can liken them to because I'm used to that sort of thing. But you just pull the connector back, the hydraulic comes out, and you cap it off with that rubber cap. And that stops the hydraulic fluid from coming out when you run the tractor. And then you drop the bucket down to the ground flat, you pull the gray pins out, and the arms and the bucket or whatever you have attached comes off. That was one thing that I immediately saw about this tractor, was because it had the quick and easy connect and disconnect of the attachments. Now, as far as the backhoe was concerned, we wanted to wait on the backhoe and get it later when we saw we needed it, but they said we had to put it on in the dealership. The reason for that was the subcompact frame, as you can see here, runs underneath the tractor, but that compact frame isn't strong enough to hold the backhoe itself. So the way it works is the backhoe has a frame that attaches to the subcompact frame, as you can see here, and where that gray stops and the red begins, that's what comes off. The backhoe comes off of that gray, so that gray attaches to the subcompact frame. And so the reason for that is it gives more strength and allows the tractor to hold the backhoe and be able to dig with it without putting any unnecessary extra strain on the tractor itself. 3-point hitch. We have the 3-point hitch on the back of the tractor, so we could put a pull behind mower on there, but they just didn't finish off the way we liked them to, and they do get a lot more done. You can attach a bush hog, which gets more thicker stuff cut, but we wanted to go with a belly mower because it's more clean and it has a more finished look on it. So that is able to come off. We are going to get a tiller. We're going to be getting a 4-foot tiller to go on the back of it, and a post hole digger. And the reason for that is we do a lot of landscaping jobs, and those will just make it super clean. We have a lever for the front arms, whatever you have on there, fork, bucket, whatever. If you push the lever forward, it pushes the arms down. Pull the lever back, it pulls the arms up. Push the lever to the right, the bucket goes down, or forks or whatever, and then to the left, the bucket raises up. Very simple. It's super easy to operate. I think even my sister did it. I think my dad let my sister do it when we were plowing. It was super easy. So we of course have our gas and reverse pedals. I've been having to get used to that because I'm not used to it. I've been driving only cars. I don't drive equipment normally, but this is a learning experience. So you got our reverse and gas pedals. We do have our throttle here, which controls our speed, but we have another lever here. Now this tractor will shut off. It does have the safety feature to where if you get off the seat, it will shut off. So you have to engage it into neutral, and then the tractor will stay running. And this also controls the speed on whether you want to put it into low gear or high gear for more speed, or low gear for more power. And you can make that choice with that lever, which is really nice. This gray lever here controls the lifting speed of the deck, the mower deck. Here are 3 PTO controllers for the deck. So the first one engages the blades, the second one raises the blades up and down, and then the third one controls the blade speed, so how fast they spin or how clean they cut. So if I pop the hood here real quick, so for the engine, so we have an attachment on the engine that we put on at the dealership. We didn't want to do it at first. We wanted to add it on later, but we found out after researching it that it was a lot to put on. We'd have to basically take the tractor the engine almost fully apart to get it on, and that was a block heater. Now the purpose of a block heater is when it gets really cold, engine to get too cold and seize up. So this is only for diesel engines, so we had them install a block heater. It's super easy. You don't even have to open the hood or anything. The hood can be closed, and all you do is plug in a regular extension cord into that. You plug in a regular extension cord into that black plug in right there, and it just gives a nice heat through the engine. And you can feel it sometimes if it's super cold. You can feel the heat coming off the engine, and it's super efficient. We used it 3 weeks ago, I think is what it was, when it was almost -10 outside, and it worked really, really well. Now, one thing that we did like about the tractor, it's not something I guess that everybody would like, but since my dad, brother, and I love listening to things, our phones don't stay charged all the time. And that is a really big thing about us, because we have to carry a battery all the time, and we hate that. So with this little compartment on the side of the seat, we have a AC adapter that we just plug in a phone charger to, and we're able to just drop our phone in there, have our earbuds in, and we're able to listen fine, and we're able to keep our phones charged in case we get a phone call, or a really cool feature that we have on there as well. Run a piece of equipment like this before, but it's surprising how efficient these connections can be on and off. I am really happy with it. I'm super excited as to what it can do for us in the future, and what it can help us with. We're going to be using it a lot for landscaping and with our future projects to move things around, lift up plywood, scoop up rocks and stuff. We already used it for plowing snow, and I think we've already used it for rocks too. So it's super efficient. We absolutely love it, and we're going to be running it a lot. Now there were